of my How to Fix the Housing Crisis series. To summarize, we're fixing this housing crisis by turning our shower into a tub analogy, where we've got a smaller drain, or less home sales, larger faucet to increase the water supply, a larger reservoir so the water or housing inventory can fill up and thus more homes can be available to more buyers. And thanks to supply and demand, home prices move to a more reasonable and affordable level. We've already discussed shrinking the drain, or home sales, to keep more inventory in the market to soften prices. Then we covered adding additional inventory, or the water in the tub from our analogy, from existing home supply. So today we work our way to the top, which is taking that super low flow aerated shower head and turning it into a cascading waterfall of a faucet so we can pump new, fresh inventory into the tub. So what am I really talking about? New home development in all its forms. Unfortunately, our housing supply has also took a hit as we went from 4 consecutive years of record-setting numbers of new homes built to 13 straight years of below the 50-year average. So our supply hasn't even had a chance to catch up to our demand. It's like trying to get a hot shower living with a teenager. Not gonna happen until they move out. And with the housing, this will be a continual issue until we have a more aggressive amount of new homes being built each year. So how do we do that? Well, if we toss a bit of sand in the mixer to see what comes out, I'd say we look at a few different areas. First, traditional home buyers. I think they hit a once bitten, twice shy wall well back in 2005, 2006. Land was inexpensive, the market was rolling, developers large and small were reaping big profits as housing prices started to climb. After the crash though, we saw so many of those developers sitting idly by, the developments changing owners year after year in hopes of continuing the project plan. The good news is we're seeing those defunct communities restarted recently, which is great news. But what else can we do? Let's look at them, tiny homes and ADUs. Accessory dwelling units, or tiny homes, have come on the scene in the last few years, and we need to encourage more of that by relaxing the zoning requirements and offering incentives to increase adoption, which in turn would make them more affordable and reduce the stress on traditional single-family housing market. Also, would be good for the rental market, right? Keeping prices down, and would help those budding investors dipping their toes into the investment space with less risk getting started. Lastly, what I'm calling conversions, and that's anything we can take from its existing form to become part of the housing inventory. Got an old rundown golf course, know of an abandoned mobile home park, maybe a failing mall complex, open office space above some retail buildings. Let's give those owners some incentive to sell or convert those underutilized properties for housing, or at least to relax the zoning requirements to make it more mixed use friendly. We're seeing that on the agenda of many local cities already, so let's keep it up. So that's all fine and good, but there's one more hidden section of our shower to tub analogy, the water main. Because if the pressure is too high, it'll cause leaks, and if it's too low, we'll never get the tub filled. We'll cover that in the next video. So hit the like button, head on over to part 5, and as always, thanks for watching, and have a Palm Springs day.